Deshaun Watson inside the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown. Fly ball well hit left. Soto going back, still going to the wall. And baby's out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I see you. Welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I am Dante Payne, and it's an exciting day of another football day. We had some good basketball games too, but it's an exciting day for football because yesterday we had the playoffs. If you wonder what today is the 21st. And yesterday we had some good games, but I will talk more about that coming up. But we got a little bit of baseball action. We got a little bit of basketball action. And those who are new to this is not just your typical podcast. This your podcast for sports and music. And I'm excited because it's the third show of the year, guys. Third show of the new year. So I'm very excited for that. So those who are new to the show, we're going to start our show off with some music. We're going to get it cracking. We're going to get it in. We're going to have some fun here on Dragon Sports Live because that's what we do. It's the bottom line, and we just shine with it and grind with it. So, without further ado, let's start our show off with some music that was sent to us by you. You dig? You dig. All right. We're going to go into that music scene for you. And like I said, we're going to have some fun with the show. We're going to talk it up, chop it up. If you, the artist, would like to have your music play on Dragon Sports Live, you can send your music or your artist name to DragonJumppro@gmail.com or on social media at DragonJumppro. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Easy. But let's start our show off with Puma Faded in Dragon Sports Live.
Varsity Entertainment. Wake up, roll one, pull up, to get faded. Stay up, stay fucked up, still feel sedated. Someone tell my OG that I made it. They mad, fuck it, I love it. Keep hating. Wake up, roll one, pull up, to get faded. Stay up, stay fucked up, still feel sedated. Someone tell my OG that I made it. They mad, fuck it, I love it. Keep hating. I think I need a blick. No, I do not gangbang. I just put through all type of shit. Then life be so hard to maintain when you worry about a bitch. Me and you not on the same page, nigga. I am not no bitch, so don't play with me, play with your bitch. And I expect a super goofy ass hoe right now. Shit, if I got to, I tell a nigga what he need to know right now. If I got to, yeah, I'm a talented, down to earth, cool, popping pill ass nigga. But at the same time, I care too much about how you feel ass nigga. So I wake up, roll one, pull up, to get faded. I stay up, stay fucked up, still feel sedated. Someone tell my OG that I made it. They mad, fuck it, I love it. Keep hating. I wake up, roll up, pull up, to get faded. Stay up, stay fucked up, still feel sedated. Someone tell my OG that I made it. They mad, fuck it, I love it. Keep hating.
I think I need a check. Yeah, swing both ways. Yeah, I see no type of dick. No way I can stay straight, cause I don't worry about the click. Me and you not the same name, you don't know I am the bitch. Worried about no snitch. Now it's such a goofy ass click right now, shit. I'm bound to this bitch with a goofy ass click right now, shit. On the ground too, yeah, I'm ever said I'm on your man, cool, dropping hits, ass lady. But at the same time, I have the upper hand, let me feed your fam, or just maybe.
Wake up, roll up, pull up, to get faded. Stay up, stay fucked up, still feel sedated. Someone tell my OG that I made it. They mad, forget I love it. Keep hating. Wake up, roll up, to get faded. Stay up, stay fucked up, still feel sedated. Someone tell my OG that I made it. Never forget I love it. Keep hating. Someone tell my OG that I made it. So we two different excuses. Hey, where you been? We clueless. Asking all them questions, they detectives keep it moving. Can't find out, we lie together. So we lie together. So we lie together. Can't find out, we lie together. So we lie together. So we lie together. Showed up late, just wanna say, what? Seen her lie with a straight face, heart trying to race, got lies in the tank. It ain't really what you think, but I think we can pull this off. Interrogated, but she answered what she say is law. Question after question, level up like a boss. I'm overthinking, I probably should not talk. So we lie. Two different excuses. Hey, where you been? We clueless. Asking all them questions, they detectives keep it moving. Can't find out, we lie together. So we lie together. So we lie together. Can't find out, we lie together. So we lie together. So we lie together. Keep quiet, don't blow it. What are y'all doing? Wait, where are y'all going? Yeah, I don't show it. Gotta be cool, my heart so frozen. No, I'm affectionate, no, cause I measured it. Heart so big, it's the size of an elephant. Hiding the evidence, can't get caught. They find out, then it's not my fault. Then it's not my fault. Two different excuses. Hey, where you been? We clueless. Asking all them questions, they detectives keep it moving. Can't find out, we lie together. So we lie together. So we lie together. So we lie together. Can't find out, we lie together. So we lie together. So we lie together. I was begging you to see me, now I'm on your TV screen. They was laughing at me, now I'm doing everything I dreamed. I've been getting blessed, yes. Diamonds on my wrist, yes. Gotta double check, yes. Did I mean to flex, yes. Begging you to see me, now I'm on your TV screen. They was laughing at me, now I'm doing everything I dreamed. I've been getting blessed, yes. Diamonds on my wrist, yes. Gotta double check, yes. Did I mean to flex, yes. He got a beam, make you balance like gymnastics. Told me catch a body, got you thinking I'm a mattress. Flyer than a plane, I should Uber with Aladdin. I've been spitting fire, but that heat make him a dragon. Big fingers crossed, don't clone my style. Filming for a movie, I've been gone for a while. See, you made a song, yeah, you got a little crowd. Yo, you got a small buzz, don't brag right now. They was on the wave like a brother. rush coming down. You tryna catch a fade, I throw them clippers all around. Yeah, my homie Box, he gon' hit you 12 rounds. So you say you got an army, now they yelling man down. Hands giving naps like I'm passing afros. I'm running up a check, you should check out my cardio. I see them catching feelings, falling for me dominoes. I noticed that they like me and I like this ratio. I was begging you to see me, now I'm on your TV screen. They was laughing at me, now I'm doing everything I dream. I've been getting blessed, yes. Diamonds on my wrist, yes. Gotta double check, yes. Did I mean to flex, yes. Begging you to see me, now I'm on your TV screen. They was laughing at me, now I'm doing everything I dream. I've been getting blessed, yes. Diamonds on my wrist, yes. Gotta double check, yes. Did I mean to flex, yes. I just gotta check, I'ma make a deposit. I ain't even take it out, it won't fit in my wallet. Whoa, say I took his girl, yo, I do not recall it. Even if I took his girl, what he gon' do about it? What he saying, I don't need a weapon. I'ma wreck him, step in my direction. I'ma test him, combo conversation. Sleeping on the pavement, get your man a blanket. Make my money stretch like they paying rubber bands. Always get my money, now you think I'm Uncle Sam. They be moving weight, never step foot in the gym. My dog's gonna tag if he girl invaders him. Aiming at your knees will make you freeze, tag your it. We gon' make you scared, we pull up hair like it's a wig. Say you want some smoke, well I don't smoke, I never did. Say you want some smoke, we hit them lines like it's a cig. I was begging you to see me, now I'm on your TV screen. They was laughing at me, now I'm doing everything I dreamed. I've been getting blessed, yes. Diamonds on my wrist, yes. Gotta double check, yes. Did I mean to flex, yes. Begging you to see me, now I'm on your TV screen. They was laughing at me, now I'm doing everything I dreamed. I've been getting blessed, yes. Diamonds on my wrist, yes. Gotta double check, yes. Did I mean to flex, yes.
And welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. That was just to start off our show. To kick it off right, we had two songs from LOL Nobi and Puna here on Dragon Sports Live. So big outs to him. He is a fan of anime and he also does good music. So shout out to LOL Nobi here on Dragon Sports Live. Let's talk a little bit about baseball, y'all, because I know football's a little bit exciting right now, and so is basketball, but we got some more updates, and yeah, we got some more updates for you. Josh Hader and the Astros agreed to a record 5-year, $95 million deal. He's an all-star closer, and he agreed to this deal with the Houston Astros on Friday, and that's bolstering the team's it's initially bolstering a team that made 7 consecutive appearances in the American League Championship Series. So, and the deal does not include any deferrals, which is making it the largest for a relief pitcher in terms of present day value. Because that was the same. That's almost the same as Edwin Diaz signing that 5-year, $102 million deal with the Mets last offseason, but $26.5 million of it was deferred, giving it a present day value in the neighborhood of $93 million. So with Josh Hader and the Astros deal, it's $95 million and makes it the highest given to a relief pitcher in terms of present day value. Big ups to him on that. So, yeah, pick ups to that. This deal actually comes after in terms of Kendall Graveman, who's one of their relievers. He will miss the entire season after undergoing shoulder. I said soldier. Wow, shoulder surgery So that's a good little shakeup. They missing one of their key players. One of their best, one of their good relievers. So he's like I said, he'll be gone because of shoulder surgery, missed all 24 season. So that's a good pickup for the Astros. But yeah, it's a great pickup for that. We also got a couple signings for legendary and brother Vladdy Miguel Guerrero agrees to deal with the Mets. It's a minor league contract, but he agrees with the Mets. He is the younger brother of, or half brother of, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the son of Vladimir Guerrero Sr. So now you got more siblings in, playing baseball. And I love when I see siblings in baseball and you hear it, like them Sager kids. Them boys was pretty good. So it's like I love to see that. I love to see that atmosphere, but big ups to him on that, signing that deal. And he doing what he gotta do. He on baseball. So newly acquired Yankee, Cashman and Stroman, they basically hashed out their past beef. And now he's with the team that, said they really wouldn't need him, but look where he at now. So yeah. Yankees cut Jeter Downs, likely interested in New York. Cut him. So it's like, okay, we got you, but I don't think you're gonna fit with us. And with that cut, they made room for Diego Castillo. So he cut, but he might find a spot. And we'll see. And a little info about Downs is that he was the 32nd overall pick by Cincinnati in 2017 amateur draft. His is named after former Yankees captain Derek Jeter. So that's a good play. And Yankees basically have 7 days to trade Downs or place him on waivers. So we basically saying they plan to cut him in his career before he even start. And it happens sometimes. Dusty Baker is going to be back with the Giants only Thursday as a special assistant to baseball operations and work on both the baseball and business side. So he's back in he retired from the Astros last season. His 26th year as a major league manager. And then he did say he had more to offer to the team and hoped to take on an advisory role, which he did. So he managed the Giants like he was previously with the Giants from 1993 to 2002 before working as an advisor to CEO Larry Baer during a break from managing in 2018 and 2019. He went to the Cubs, the Reds, the Nationals, and the Astros. He owns a record of 2,183 wins and 1,862 losses. And that's between the Giants, Cubs, Reds, Nationals, Astros. So, he back. Let's see what that goes. Mets to honor Dwight Goodman in April and Darryl Strawberry in June. So, New York Mets announced they would retire Dwight Goodman's number 16 on April 14th and Strawberry's number 18 June 1st. which is, good honors. Good honors. So we'll see what that. And y'all know Jackie Robinson's been retired league wide, so number 42 can't be worn by nobody. It's a good honor. Good honor to have your jersey retired, and it's a very emotional process, especially if you've done so much for that team and stuff like that. So big ups to that. A's get MLB and Union okay to receive revenue sharing in 2024. We got that whole situation with them. They plan on moving to Vegas, but they okay to receive revenue sharing in 24. So that's good. People can get paid. Cool. And former Blue Jay third baseman Jose Batista is now the new principal owner of United States Soccer League championship team Las Vegas Lights FC. So he always been a fan of soccer, so he switched over and became an owner of the team. Cool. I like what I like that. As Kirk Cousins. You like that? You like that? Yes. We like that. So that's a big move right there. Very big move. So cool. Diamond Sports, which was originally going in through bankruptcy, Amazon decides to invest in Diamond Sports, which kind of helps some of these teams that's had the Bally Network, which is under Diamond Sports, as their media provider. Amazon will invest in that, which allow them to provide those Diamond Sports and kind of take them out of bankruptcy. Also, streaming those games on Amazon. Amazon's been stepping up their game lately. They got Thursday Night Football. They got a couple NBA games. So they've been stepping up their game on the sports realm and kind of creeping. So big ups to that. They coming out of bankruptcy. So hopefully with a large market like Amazon, you get better success. That's the best way I can put that. You'll get better success once that's done. So hopefully that soars, and it is what it is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna return Matt Carpenter to the Cardinals on a 1-year deal. He agreed to the 1-year deal on Friday. 1 year contract with the team. He played for from 2011 to 2021. So his deal is worth $740,000 major league minimum, and will be offset against his guaranteed $5.5 million salary as part of the 2-year deal. $12 million contract he signed with the San Diego Padres in December 2022. So cool. Let's see what that does. What it do? I don't know why I feel so good, even though it's cold in that thing outside. I just feel good. But we also have ex-NFL Commissioner Fred Vixen in those jail baseball coach job. Okay, going from commissioner to coaching. Or I should say he donates millions to Yale coaching job. So cool. In the name of his father, so the coach position would be there in Francis T. Vincent. So that's his father. He was commissioned from 1989 to 1992 and is a 1963 of Yale Law School. So Cool. We'll see what that does and what that goes on. But if you tuning in, you are listening to and watching Dragon Sports Live if you're watching via YouTube and Facebook. But if you're listening, then you are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcasts. And you listen to Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne. We got some more music here coming up and then we're going to talk about football and how these playoff games went. How Jordan Love did, how Lamar Jackson did, how C.J. Stroud did. But we're going to take a quick music break. And after that, we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Keith J here on Dragon Sports Live. Check them out, y'all.
Hey, it's what? It's a lituation, if you didn't know. L-Y. Keys, D93P. Everybody looking. All these whips we whipping, giving everybody whoopings. Why? Everybody looking. Y'all girls get it tookin'. They fall through like coins and cushions. Hey, everybody looking. Chef Curry cooking, special dimes. That's LeBron looking. Yeah, everybody looking. We pull up to the function, we got everybody looking. I pull up to the party, they like, who is she? Beat me up, Scotty, that's my jewelry. 100K in 2 weeks on Zach TV. Our drive gave us a buzz that's worth a bumblebee. Yes, it's sweet, blessing gifted. She doing splits while rolling spliffies. He think it's different pitches. By the way, I hit it's misses. It's a difference. Haters wish I'm well, like it's penny pitching. Pockets Hercules, kicks on Pegasus. I go the distance, do more, say less. Cause I'm trying to be the best. If I put a fee on her, she gon' have to pay for sex, that's worth the stress. And laugh like Johnny, they can't test. No time for DDs, I am Dex. Can't guard a dog when she make Jimmy brain blast. I'm from Chicago where they let Solis clap. 290 out west, yeah, that's where I'm bulling at. Say the wrong thing and you might just get your koofy whack. When clips drop, can't bring the movie back. Poets night like, oh, he snapped. Everybody looking. All these whips we whipping, giving everybody whoopings. Why? Everybody looking. Y'all girls getting tookin'. They fall through like coins and cushions. Hey, everybody looking. Chef Curry cooking, special dimes. That's LeBron looking. Yeah, everybody looking. We pull up to the function, we got everybody looking. I wrote this on the toilet, y'all gon' know this shit. Yeah, who that boy Kijay? They say he's so legit. Curry with the shot, walk off, I know it hit. My watch is walking on water, know who Moses is. Notice his flow so unpredictable. Make it gigolo for gigolos. My pace up getting bigger, figure I need thicker hoes. Everything's on high notes, Mariah Carey flow. Flip the game, I got it aerial. Gave me so much tell I couldn't tell her she was aerial. Now she my ex-wife cause I can't rock with variables. She buck like Timmy Felly though, no fairies though. It's bustin' at the Fifi, got him freaking geeky. Told me Captain she won't ring like creepy. She be creeping, tweaking, told her she can get the VP if she bring her friends like Fifi. She's a woodpecker with the wood, I'm a pecker. Get the best of sex she ever receive. Go deep, ODB, she's a catcher, ball like Meccas. Ain't nobody better. Everybody looking. All these whips we whipping, giving everybody whoopings. Why? Everybody looking. Y'all girls get it tookin'. They fall through like coins and cushions. Hey, everybody looking. Chef Curry cooking, special dimes. That's LeBron looking. Everybody looking. We pull up to the function, we got everybody looking.
I am in flow.
Yeah. Listen, talk to him. I had 2 fish and 5 loaves. 2 fish and 5 Started out with 2 fish and 5 loaves. 2 fish and 5 I had 2 fish and 5 loaves. 2 fish and 5 Started out with 2 fish and 5 loaves. Yeah. peanut butter jelly, ramen noodles, hamburger helper, hot dogs, fried spam, and bologna, Vienna sausage where I come from. It's a miracle to get this far. Ain't no money tree round here. Either doing dirt or trust God if you want to eat round here. Try the first option, but had to stop it. Didn't want to serve no time. It seemed lucrative to you a fugitive, and you can't find peace of mind. Now I know the temptation. Right now my pocket needs straight. Like a lot of things, but I can't say my refrigerator ain't vacant. Had a quarter take gas last the whole week. Man, that's a miracle. The way me and my fam survived, it had to be something spiritual. By the grace of God, a few doors open. Gotta stay down on this faith walk. At rock bottom, had people doubting. Nowadays, they can't talk. I remember that trap spot with a few pounds off in the closet. Not for shows, I get deposits. And ain't no telling where I'm flying. Walked in the church, I had haze on me. Walked out, I had grace on me. Satan hit me with a counterfeit, but the Lord had a better way for me. Had 2 fish and 5 loads. 2 fish and 5 Started out with 2 fish and 5 loads. 2 fish and 5 I had 2 fish and 5 loads. 2 fish and 5 Started out with 2 fish and 5 loaves. Eggs and rice, grilled cheese, smoked oysters and sardines. Don't despise them small beginners. Learn to thank God for all things. In a duplex, got hot water, but it only lasts about half an hour. Ain't no time to be playing around. Everybody take quick showers. Funds in the red trying to budget. Heat up the house with the oven. Trying to follow my dream while struggling. Ungrateful folks really push my buttons. No cosign, it's a slow grind in a mission given by God. Got a small circle of real partners ain't trying to deal with no frauds. Set it down for whatever, but they really don't mean it. You show them love and in return they turn into Houdini. I heard it all and seen it. That's why to the cross I'm clinging. When somebody get a life for you, that holds significant meaning. A true servant of the people. He used to heal them and feed them. Didn't act bougie or funny. Went to the folks that need him. Didn't have a lot of money. When he had, Judas was stealing. Our situation ain't nothing new. The word of God revealed. Look at it. He had 2 fish and 5 loaves. 2 fish and 5 Started out with 2 fish and 5 loaves. Listen, he had 2 fish and 5 loaves. Just 2 fish and 5 Started out with 2 fish and 5 loaves. Be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you to belong to Christ Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 5:18.
I was playing Billie Holiday on my record player. Moments later, mood changed, now it's regulators. Riot gear like we the field, we just demonstrators. It's hard to breathe in these streets, need a ventilator. Better yet, how about justice with the legislators? Even when they raid us, shoot first and ask questions later. I guess we free-ish for now, they no longer slave us. Or do they? Cause we the ones that's always asking favors. Black trash in a house full of elevators. I pray we seek him, truly only God can elevate us. You can have America, cause I know heaven's waiting until they stop biting our style, they can never hate us. Who can you trust? The miseducation of us. They told us get to the back of the bus for the money and the power of American lust. But we always been kings and God we trust. Now all the cool kids sit at the back of the bus. Ashy elbows and all, they rubbing with us. I say we buy the whole floor at the top of the trunk. I've never seen an object I can never touch. Got it by the muscle, all faith, it was never luck. About face to a leader I can never trust. That man holding a gun, he would never bust. Racial tensions in the streets, now all they want is peace. You think you tired of imagining us, all we want is sleep. Keep seeing George's face, I can't even dream. With nightmares of a bad cop killing me. But silly me, forgive me for speaking out on this killing spree, cause they're killing we. I know Satan is an enemy, but we still swarming like some killer bees. Standing firm in solidarity from here to Philippines. Who can you trust? The miseducation of us. They told us get to the back of the bus for the money and the power of American lust. But we always been kings and God we trust. Now all the cool kids sit at the back of the bus. Ashy elbows and all, they rubbing with us. I say we buy the whole floor at the top of the trunk. Who can you trust? The miseducation of us. They told us get to the back of the bus for the money and the power of American lust. but we always been kings and God we trust. And all the cool kids sit at the back of the bus. Ashy elbows and all, they rubbing with us. I say we buy the whole floor at the top of the trunk.
Welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. That last song that you just heard was Jermaine Martel, the Trump, telling a little history story, little life story, talking about past history and who knew we had to go to the back of the bus. He was talking about those things. He hit those things in that thing. But what's also was hidden is on the college level, Alabama, since Saban's retirement, we had a total of 25 players enter the transfer portal. But then you also got a few that said the standard is here and we are the standard. Basically, they're staying because they learned the standard there from Nick Saban, and they won't be loyal to that school, staying where they learned that standard, who taught them that standard. So he's back there. But they did lose Alabama star safety Caleb Downs, who is now heading to the Ohio State. They also are losing. So freshman quarterback Julian Sayers enter the portable. But why that transfer has happened, Alabama gets quarterback Austin Mack from Washington to stay with his coach that, coached him at Washington. They also add Maurice Linguist as co-defensive coordinator. And Kendrick Backshire, linebacker for Alabama, is heading to Texas, as well as Texas receiving wide receiver Silas Bowden. So it's been a lot of, how should I put it, transfers during this peak. Like coaches leave, coaches retire, coaches get fired, teams calling like transferring. They're like, I don't want to be here no more because the coach that coached me, who I wanted to play for, is no longer here. So you got those players, but then you got the ones that stand loyal to the school. Like, yes, we gonna play by that standard, even though Saban is gone. We still gonna play for us. So that's what's going on with Alabama wise. But we got a couple new hirings happen. Arizona will hire San Jose State's Brent Brennan as head coach. That was announced this past Tuesday. And then on the newly added players from Alabama, Ohio State will hire Ross Bjork from Texas A&M to be the new AD, as well as hire former NFL coach Bill O'Brien as offensive coordinator, who got a lot of offensive coordinator experience. He was on the Belichick. He coached the Texans. He coached quite a few teams. So added him to the offensive coordinator. Good. He was also offensive coordinator for 5 different schools on a college level. I think that's a good pickup for Ohio State. Iowa will give defensive coordinator Phil Pack a $500,000 raise and fire wide receiver coach Keaton Copeland. So they're now looking for another wide receiver coach, but give him a raise. And they fired a couple other coaches, but it's the principle. It's a business move. Maryland QB Talia Tagovailoa shifts to the NFL draft after denial of his 6th year now, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, because he was trying to go for his 6th year while Miami, and he got denied. So he going to the draft. You might see brothers on the same team. He might be on the practice squad. Who knows? But it really depends on the work that you put in. That's all I'm gonna say. It really depends on the work that you put in. So if you want to be, I want to be a starter, or the best starter I could possibly be, you're going to put in work. But back to what I was saying with the denial of his 6th year, which caused him to go to take his talents to the draft. He is an all-time leading passer in Maryland's history right now. So that happened. But Miami tight end Cam McCormick, he's granted a 9th year of eligibility, which would be his final year. But 6 versus 9. Now, I looked at Cam McCormick's injury history. He's been injured quite a lot. Some he had minor setbacks where he couldn't even play that season. He wasn't able to play at all. Yeah. But I think I could have gave Maryland QB Tyler Valoa his 6th year if y'all gave Cam his 9th year. So I think y'all, I felt it was a little bit unfair somewhere, but that's because looking at his injury history, he was like one last ride. He's been there. Like, you're a 9th year. How does that work? I'm curious. Like, anybody that knows that, I want to know how does that work? How does that benefit? Like, how does did he graduate already, or he still got classes that he need to take? Because I'm like, he got to be enrolled, so he got to have some. Unless he's just taking electives, taking classes just to be taking them. I don't know. I just trying to figure out how does that work. He's like a super senior times 2. Yeah, let me know. But let's see what they go. See how the year goes out for him. Like he said, it'll be one last ride. Let's see. Son of Hall of Famer Bill Goldberg, Gage Goldberg commits to Colorado. Yeah, he's committed to Colorado. Just a simple fact, he's going to join Deion Sanders' team. And, in case y'all forgot, Bill Goldberg and Deion Sanders was both on the Falcons. Goldberg was a linebacker and Sanders is Sanders. They both was on the Falcons. So they played together. So it's kind of like a full circle. Now you get the son and you get to coach your teammate's son. See how that goes. Falcons interviewed Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh and Bill Belichick. And both of them had second interviews. And we get the retirement announcement of Eagles center Jason Kelsey. He announced his retirement via social media, and he said when it's time, it's time. And this time is time. So he announced his retirement, and you had one good season too. So it's like you got a Super Bowl championship under your belt. Is one of the main reasons for the tush push thing. So it's like you help finalize that. Like, it's cool. It happens. Welcome to retirement. Now you can watch your brother do things, focus on other things, because football does take a toll on you. When you're traveling all the time, you going places. Sometimes you can't you can't see family sometimes on holidays because you're playing on that holiday. So I get it. But now we're talking about these playoffs. For those of you who watched the playoffs, then you know the Packers and 49ers was a good game. I thought at first I was getting a little scared. Because as much as Chicago fans do not like Green Bay Packer fans, you got some Packer fans in Chicago and some Bears fans in Wisconsin, it was like, okay, the game came down to the wire with a last second touch to go ahead TD by Christian McCaffrey, and with 107 left in the fourth quarter. It was basically Packers were up, and that touchdown put them up. So it's like it was 17-21 with that. But with that TD, Jordan Love still had the chance to win the game, and he did a good job of moving the ball, but it was one play where Love was rolling and then went back and threw crossbody, which caused Greenlaw to get that interception, which would seal the game. But that was a mistake on that. I would have threw the ball, if me, like looking at that play, I would have threw the ball out of bounds and I still had more time. Like, Packers been on a good tear and had a good chance in that game. But in the end, it came down to the running backs and the smart thinking of, and it's a rare comeback win for the 49ers because most of the time they've been up or haven't been down like that. But it's a rare win. They won, but both kickers missed field goals, and PT Carson for the Packers missed one at 31 yards. And, well, it was tipped or block, which it was tipped, but he still missed the field goal. The rookie for the 49ers missed the field goal, so it's like, okay, we good. But with this victory, though, the 49ers advanced to their third consecutive NFC Championship game, fourth in the past 5 years. And they will host the winner of Sunday's matchup between Lions and Tampa Bay Buccaneers on January 28th. So that's cool. Now, they did lose Deebo Samuel with a left shoulder injury in the first quarter, and he struggled to keep his footing under the steady rain. So we'll see what his status is for that next game. Like, you got 7 days. We'll see what it is. If he can play through it, he could. If not, they might be without Deebo Samuel, but you got McCaffrey and you got other people that will step up in that. So we'll see where that goes. And was that. Now, the other game that we had on Saturday was Lamar Jackson and the Texans. Now, when I turned that game on, it was 10-10 going to the halftime. Coming out of the half, Lamar Jackson went crazy. He had 4 TDs, 2 passing and 2 rushing, and he had 100 yards rushing in that game. And they end up winning 34-10 the division round. Now, I do give Houston Texans CJ Stroud big ups because he did the best he could. Just that defense, he couldn't really do nothing. He couldn't really throw the ball like he want to. So, and you know, that half room was like at half, Lamar Jackson lit it up in the locker room, cursing at the team and doing, he's like, that ain't us. We got to do better. And they came out do better. So, yeah. Now, the Ravens will play the winner of today's game, Kansas City versus the Buffalo Bills on the 28th. And then so who can make it to the Super Bowl? Let's see. Because I'm crucial of that. Yeah, I'm very crucial. I want to see who that is. Those games will start at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time for the Detroit and Tampa Bay. And then 5:30 for the Kansas Buffalo. Hopefully, was Sunday and we're doing hard close. So I should catch the second half or be able to catch the second half of that game. Hopefully. We're going to keep that up as a big hopeful. So, yeah. I'll keep that up as a hopeful I can make it to watch those games, or I'll be watching it at work. But in the meantime, I'm gonna find out what the stats is. So Rams general manager Les Snead, he began his end of the conference news conference, basically endorsing defensive coordinator Raheem Morris, who's interviewing for several head coaching openings. Morris he's been with the Rams defensive. He's been the Rams defensive coordinator for the past 3 seasons. Has been head coach twice with the Tampa Bay from 2009 to 2011 as the Atlanta Falcons interim coach in 2020. So he has the experience with that, but he's been requested to be interviewed by the Carolina Panthers, Washington Commanders, Seahawks, and Los Angeles Chargers and Falcons. So, a couple jobs are like everybody trying to find their swag. They trying to find that right coach. They trying to find on the brink of that what's going on. We will find out on the 28th, around the 28th, who is the league MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, and others. Until then, stay tuned. But we're going to take a little quick break, give y'all some more music this is Loretta Mars off her Can't Complain album, Up, coming up on Dragon Sports Live. So we start off with that, followed by another classic Keith J. F. B-Day here on Dragon Sports Live. It's about to go down. Yeah.
Okay, hands in the air now. Hands in the air now. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Let me see them hands up, 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 up. Can you throw your hands up, 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 up? This life shit crazy. I've been feeling vibes lately. In this world, you become what you have to. I'm just trying to be creative. I'm just trying to be base. Be me. Treat a nigga like some pavement. Move out the way. So I'ma do what I gotta do because I'm too high maintenance. I'm too much for you niggas. But I really need savings. And I'm talking about my savings. If you let a nigga in too far, then it's over for your paper. It's over for your paper. Right now, it's for the right now. I got all my bitches hype now. Who you know who be dressed in all black, but be posted in the trenches and be shining like a lighthouse. But you don't get it. Do you know what I've been through? Don't get sentimental for me. Do you know what I've been through? Don't get sentimental for me. No more sucker shit. When I was young, I used to vibe with the fake shit. Now I'm allergic to the fakeness. And I came too far in this life to be dealing with people who ain't shit. Keep the scoreboard, my nigga, I can't miss. I'll never call team up. Now my bitch, I'm just trying to get my green up and get rich. When I slide, I fuck the scene up and kill shit, but you don't feel me though. Hands in the air now. Hands in the air now. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Let me see them hands up, 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 up. Can you throw your hands up, 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 up? Hands in the air now. Hands in the air now. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Let me see them hands up, 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 up. Can you throw your hands up, 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 up? Holla at me, throw no dollars at me. I want my respect, even if you got a fax. Yeah. You think I'm tweaking, but I'm really speaking facts. Say he wants some pussy, so I broke him off a fraction. Making up for lost time, known to take a risk. All these student loans could've bought me a crib. This is not the meaning of you get it how you live, but yet this is the meaning of listening to your parents saying, go to school, go hard, do great things. Am I the only one that's feeling like they can't see? Am I the only one that's feeling like I can't dream? Am I the only one that's feeling like they hate team? Like a mug, more than potential, but they sweep me under rugs. They ain't never show love when it came to us. Can't trust in your opinion, cause I never gave a fuck, but you don't feel me though. No shit. Do you know what I've been through? Don't get sentimental for me. Don't ever. Do you know what I've been through? Don't get sentimental for me. No more sucking. I seek healing through my words. You put money first, I put God first. All these dry bitches, they gon' die of thirst. Why they put your mans in the hearse? Cause they ain't wanna see him play first. Now you wanna go and play church, walking around acting like you fake hurt. With the dead homie on the t-shirt. Now you wanna come back cause you need her. Sounding like them boys who wanna feature. Gonna hang it up just like the cleaners. Hands in the air now. Hands in the air now. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Let me see them hands up, 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 up. Can you throw your hands up, 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 up?
I got a feeling I know what type of woman you are. In my heart, shit, I knew it from the start. It's like my car broke and I'm a mechanic, baby, I need parts. This is my art. To be the man I'm destined to be and give you my all. Hey, the rise of a star. Yeah. Hey, Keys, J. Hey, look, we are the perfect match, and it's lit on a night like this. Girl, we vamping. You that spark in the dark, keeping me afloat. Know what's art, know what's art. With a fire you been asking. Log in my sight, bet I can lay the wood like I'm camping or camping. I mean, only if you want that to happen. Yeah, I got away with words, but since I'm a pro now, my verbs direct or about action. But I ain't acting, I need every single part of you, down to your molecules, including every atom. Like ghetto concrete, girl, we can get it cracking. Houdini in the bed, there's magic on the mattress. Late romance and make her create fathoms when I'm dancing. Close to the open ocean, hoping she throw a tantrum, just so we can fuck again. Nah, I mean love again. Let me do you right tonight so you can trust again. Man of your dream, shopping with your mother name that you need. Word to us, shit, I love a friend. Had enough, I ain't stopping till you come again. Real shit, I just wanna be head of death, like come again. Yeah, girl, like come again. Listen, real life. A girl like you, or my life only come true like once in a lifetime. Past nights on my life on the phone at night. Past nights moonlight, cause you shine in the nighttime. Past nights body right, got niggas blood like a vampire. Cold gorilla soul tryna bite down. Call us through O2, like how the mic sound. Other rappers can't, don't fuck on my lifestyle. Why?
Mama told me about women like you. Why am I attracted to women like you? Why I get distracted by women like you? This shit just be like practice to women like you. They slice me like it's fresh as those women like you. I know the only reason you hit wrist to cry too. Why I always fall for these bitches like you. You worry about what I do. Bitch, you got hoes like I do.
But I don't use those when I lay the pipe down, make it nasty. My T-raw like Tiger, that might sound like the move for right now. But you know I gotta switch it up. Let me get off my chest how my ex let me crush when I thought shit was popping in the 7 up in the clouds. My smile to a frown, my upset it down. Niggas on a block, on a lot, that's a spot telling me she Tupac, get around. Fuck I'ma do now, nigga stuck out and drown. And my tears, think I had dedicated love for the years. Did you dig the exact shit I feel? You fell in love with another man. After that shit, I thought I'd never love again. The one time I thought I could trust a friend with my heart, even though it was on my sleeve. Friend, don't let it lean like a tree in the fall. I done fall in the dark, let me bleed through my thoughts. Rest in peace to the us that was never meant to be. I'm in all still, kinda hard to believe that this all real. Just a story I'm expressing to all peers. That is true indeed, even love kills. But with time, injuries will all heal. Yeah, and that's real. Not a kid running shit like a relay. My real niggas gon' put this on replay. Switching lanes, bumping music on the freeway. Spit a verse, then I'm getting laid. The freeway. Now my exes want the clout like E-Day, but I ain't playing no games like Breeze. Salute to you and the niggas you gave leeway. Through all the pain, I now smell and say, fuck V-Day, bitch.
I've had an off day. I know that's what they all say. Everybody got up in my way. Heavy things weighing on my brain. Caught slipping with the lollies. Not paying attention all in the days. No redemption, why do I go blame it on my age? Why can't I catch a break? I can't do it today. Although I tried, all you can say is tomorrow's perfectly fine. You can't do it today, although you tried. All I can say is tomorrow's perfectly fine. I don't wanna waste my breath. I know that they could care less. They could care less. I don't wanna waste my breath. I know that they could care less. They could care less. It's all true, let it fall through. Otherwise it'll haunt you. Don't let it cost you. Forget about it, ain't all true. Let it fall through. Otherwise it'll haunt you. Don't let it cost you. Forget about it, ain't. I can't do it today, although I tried. All you can say is tomorrow's perfectly fine. You can't do it today, although you tried. All I can say is tomorrow's perfectly fine.
Welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. If you just tuning in, that last song that you just heard was Tomorrow is Perfectly Fine by D Cure here on Dragon Sports Live. And if you feel like that you missed something on Dragon Sports Live, you can catch it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or whatever you get your podcast from. Even iHeartRadio. You can even catch it on YouTube if you go to youtube.com, you can type in Dragon Jump Productions and you will see Dragon Sports Live. I try to make sure I can get the show to everybody for those who are not on social media and those who are. And if you are on social media, be sure to drop, like, and subscribe and follow Dragon Jump Pro, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and on the YouTube page, y'all. So check it out. Be sure to get it all day, every day. All right. Moving on. So, in college level, Iowa's guard Caitlin Clark has moved into 4th place on the scoring list, passing Brittany Griner. in all-time career points on the scoring list, so passing up Brittany Griner. Iowa also moved up to number 2 in the AP Top 25 polls, right behind South Carolina. And Iowa's men coach, Fran McCaffrey, becomes the winningest coach in program history. Tied with Krzyzewski. So that's a big plus. Cool. UFC is Juju Watkins earns Knife Pack 12 Freshman of the Week award. She's been on a tear lately. Like, I ain't fully watched the game, but I looked at the stats and double-digit points almost every game. 30 points one game, 20 points one game, 30 another game. She's been on a tear. So, yeah, she's been on a good tear. Last Sunday, Auburn women upset at number 7 LSU women 67-62. And UConn's, this is men, they're number 1 in the AP rankings for the first time in 15 years. Gonzaga has fallen out of the AP Top 25 for the first time in 8 years. So that happened. And it's kind of crazy because when you think about it, Gonzaga, it's always been Gonzaga. UConn men not really a force to be reckoned with, but, you know, recruitment's different, changes is different. Different people come in, different people, you build a team. Cool. And I'm sorry about that was Wendy's coach about program hit, so that was misannounced, but it's actually women's coach Tara Van Dierver is tying her with former Duke men's coach Mike Krzyzewski for the most college coaching wins in NCAA history. So Stanford's coach has 1,202 wins after Victory Friday night and can pass Mike Krzyzewski. True. So, cool beans. Well, that's what happens when you also been coaching for a while too. You build up those wins and you keep battling, you stand with the team no matter what. So, yeah, that does happen. So, yeah. Number 7, Kansas State loses their center, Lee, for 2 weeks. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry about that. Sneeze just came up out of nowhere, but Kansas State will lose center Ioka Lee roughly for 4 weeks after ankle surgery. And the 7th ranked Wildcats are 17-1. Lee had surgery this past Friday after tests revealed that she had a small fracture in the ankle. She's averaging 19.8 points a game with 8.2 rebounds and 2.7 block shots a game. Ranked 2nd in the nation and leads the Big 12 in field goal percentage, shooting career best 67%, and scoring average and 2nd in blocks per game. So they will return Well, they returned to action this past Saturday, but they was without their center, who's doing work, which kind of sucks for that. But you gotta, if you know what's best for you, you do what's recommended. You can get back 4 weeks. That's just enough time to get ready for March Madness, which that's when I'll be watching more games. Judge's ruling favors NCAA athletes seeking second transfer. So we had some college athletes who were denied a chance to play immediately after transferring a second time can return to competition. For now and after, a judge issued a 14-day temporary restraining order Wednesday. So, like, let's say if you was on the team and you transferred somewhere, but you didn't like where you was going, then you transfer again. But we don't know if NCAA will appeal that ruling. But right now, that rule will allow underclassmen to transfer once without having to sit out a year. An additional transfer as an undergraduate journey requires NCAA to grant a waiver. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes and where it goes from there. TCU women's basketball canceled 2 games due to player shortage. So their next 2 games have been canceled. The team does not have enough availability due to injuries, and the Horned Frogs are 14-4, 1-4 in Big 12, where they was scheduled to play Kansas State Wednesday night and Iowa State on Saturday, but those games have been canceled due to the injuries within the program to ensure health and safety of the program student athletes. Under Big 12 rules, a school unable to field the team will forfeit the contest if no extraordinary circumstance exists. They just didn't have enough players. They was injured. So each will be credited. Iowa State and Kansas State will be credited with a win in the conference standings, and TCU will pick up 2 losses. Overall records would not be impacted per NCAA policy, though, but hey, it's because TCU point guard Jaden Owens suffered a torn ACL and meniscus in her right knee against Houston on Saturday, and would miss. And then 10 players saw action in that game. Forward Deja Turner, who attempted to play through a left ankle injury, announced Wednesday that she has season-ending ankles. And she's actually 2.2 points per game, 3.3 rebounds per game this season. And you got senior Sedona Prince sidelined definitely after suffering a broken finger early in January. So it's like, oof. They losing players left and right on the women's side. And it's kind of scary when you look at it like that. It's like, oh, we had to cancel 2 games because we got people injured and lack of all that. So it's like, oh, okay. Nah, yeah. And then we also got somebody that's clear to rejoin alumni, which, so Terrence Shannon Jr., who the federal judge granted Illinois standout Terrence Shannon Jr. a request for temporary restraining order on Friday, a decision that allowed him to rejoin the team and play again weeks after he was suspended indefinitely following his December arrest on a felony rape charge for the alleged incident in Lawrence, Kansas. This ruling came a day after Shannon waived his right to initial hearing in Douglas County, a judge set a February 23rd date for his preliminary hearing in the criminal case. University of Illinois Associate Chancellor Robin Kelly saying that Shannon has been reinstated to full status as a university student athlete and will be eligible for basketball practice and competition. So it's like he's back. We'll see what that goes and how that case. Hopefully everything goes well and he's clear. But if not, let him play until y'all find the ruling. Then y'all take matters into your own hands. So that's what I would do. But until then, let him play. Let him play. West Virginia takes down number 3 Kansas in the upset at Morgantown. The Mountaineers had indoor Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins exit following drunk driving arrest that led to a roster makeover. During that, and added to that preseason health scare for forward a walk. 9-game suspension for guard Kurt Krissa and Jesse Ellis missing the past month with a broken wrist. And ongoing court fight with NCAA that had temporary sideline multiple transfer players, Raquan Battle and Noah Flankin. They tipped the scales. In the other direction with Saturday's win. So Battle scored 23 points and grabbed 9 boards. Patrick Sumick at a career high 20 points, and West Virginia beat number 3 Kansas 91-85. 6 points different, but those 6 points make a difference. And Kansas trailed most of the second half. So, which is a crazy turn of events. I love when I see teams that's ranked get beat by unranked teams. Because it's like, okay, that ranking system is like they're dogs, and that allows that team that was unranked to be ranked for the following game. But I love when I see that. That's the underdog story. So I love it. NCAA also has cleared Kentucky freshman Zonovir Isaac Avistic. I'm gonna say it like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right. They cleared him to play, and he finished with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks, and 2 steals in 16 minutes off the bench, shooting 5 for 7 on the field, 3 or 4 from 3-point range. He also got a flagrant foul. After he made contact with his elbow made contact with Georgia Slime Silas Demir Jr. and a tackle foul in the second half for hanging on the rim after a dunk. I would have too. But yeah, that happens. We got a couple games that's going on today. We got Illinois Final Illini, so we'll see Terrence Shannon Jr. go against Rutgers, and Memphis taking on Tulane. UTSA taking on FAU. So we'll see how that goes from there. And it's pretty good. It's going crazy in that. So that's what's going on in college level. Now the NBA level, Zach LaVine will be sidelined again, even though he just came back from injury. So he'll be sidelined with an ankle sprain this time, at least about a week or two. We just don't say, at least about a week or two. But the Bulls pulled off They beat the Grizzlies the other day, 125-98 in there without Zach LaVine. That was with Ayo Dosunmu and DeMar DeRozan leading the way in scores. So they had the Grizzlies that 125-96 loss with yo bench. You got 4 players in double digits scoring, and this is my formula to winning. I think if you got 4 or all your players scoring double digit points, and then you got 3 coming off the bench scoring double digit points, you most likely will come with the win. That's how I look at it. So, like, if you look at Memphis, the hype man for Memphis in that game was Jaren Jackson Jr. with 26 points. Luke Kennard with 14 and Vincent Williams with 14. But then you only had Roddy and Jackson scoring 10 points. Gigi Jackson, not Jaren Jackson, Gigi Jackson scoring 10 points off the bench. You go to the Bulls side, Patrick Williams had 15. DeRozan had 18. Vucevic had 11. Kobe White had 17. Caruso, he had 8, but he was playing defense. Drummond had 15. Carter off the bench with 12. DeSumo with 20. So you look at that and it's like, okay, they got more. They deserve to win that game. But, you know, that's what happens sometimes, that those things happen. We did have Barrett and Quickly return to MSG, but that ended with a loss, despite the warm welcome from the Knicks fan that ended up with the loss on the count of Randall going crazy. So Randall went crazy in that game, and they end up losing that game. We had a good game with OKC and Thunder. We had a lot of good games this past weekend, or past couple of days. That game was good. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been scoring 33 points, and him, Kobe White, and a couple other players to name later are in my running for most improved player of the year. But I also got Wembanyama and Chat Holmgren as far as my 2 big men and Jaime for the Heat as my rookie of the year candidates right now. Got those 3 in my I got those 3 in my candidate for rookie of the year. Now, despite resting Wembanyama late in the thing, Wembanyama, he had heavy legs Saturday, one night after sitting out a game. The Spurs beat the Wizards 131-27. And I can get that you having heavy legs, but Wemby hasn't been allowed to play in back-to-back games, and has been on a minute restriction since he sprained his right ankle 3 times in a space of 12 days last month. So hadn't really played basketball in 2 days. But yeah, you sprain your ankle like that, but that's also because you need to bulk up, though. But he's bulk up a little bit more, put a little bit more muscle on that. I think he'll be good. Udonis has him salutes the team as the city, as Miami retires his number 40 jersey. They also won that night too as well, retiring his jersey. So they actually pulled off the feat while returning his jersey too that day. Their next game is against the Heat Magic. I was gonna say against the Heat, and I'm like, how you gonna go against yourselves? But yeah, their next game is against the Magic. So let's see how that goes, where that fares up. Kings will face the Hawks on a 4-game slide. And we'll just face the Nuggets on a 3-game skid. Now, the Nuggets did hand Boston their first loss at home. And that came down to that. I also seen a technical foul assessed on it because they said Jason Tate was hanging on the rim too long. But, hey, sometimes you be charged. You don't be doing nothing. You don't be knowing. You just be charged and you good. Cavs currently have the longest NBA win streak at 7 after they beat the Hawks 116-95, and the Sixers are on their on a 5-game win streak, 97-89 for their 5th straight victory. Let's see. But that's pretty much all that I have for you right now. We gonna get ready for work, and then tune into another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, signing off. Have a good night, guys. Yes, sir. Do 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 do.